What's up, everyone? We friggin' made it, round 7, Baldwin Hill Trail Riders, Nyoa. We got a pretty good spot up here, kind of up on this hill. There is parking basically all around us. We got trackside, which is sweet. The track runs all the way on the edge of this field behind us, and then it goes back there, and then it ducks into the woods. So this is a good spot. We can actually see 2 spots of the track in this one location. The track then goes back in the woods and it comes back that way. Pretty cool. The start is way over there. They've been moving the start this will be the 3rd year. The start used to be actually down here, but the series has grown, so they moved the start into a larger field down there, which is sweet. There is parking down there too. There's parking way down there, parking all over here. Plenty of parking, shouldn't have to worry about that. They did get some rain yesterday. I believe the owner or the promoter was telling me that yesterday, Thursday, rained a lot, so it dried out pretty good so far today. We made it up this hill no problem. The main road was solid. The grass was a little slippery. We did have to put her in 4-wheel drive, but you can see that, you know, we're not really muddy. You see there's a little bit of dirt on the tires. It's nothing crazy. So we're waiting for, show you the truck. See, the truck's not too bad. We're waiting for Muff. He should be here in I don't know, maybe 2 hours or so. And then we're also saving a spot for Mark and Trevor. We do have Trevor's quad. We took his quad because Mark is picking up another quad, so I've been hearing. So our quad's ready, rig set up, e-bike's ready. We'll bike the track tomorrow with the boys, and we'll show you some of the track. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday. Muff ended up pulling in around, I don't know, it might have been like 6 o'clock last night. They got all settled in. It is actually really nice out. It actually was cold. We had to put the heat on last night. We went to bed late. We're up late. You guys know how Friday nights go. We hung out with the Carters. Gotta give them a huge shout out. They hooked me up with a sweatshirt, so thank you guys for that. We also met the promoter of the Punisher, which was pretty cool. So I found out that the Punisher is actually the old Finale location, so that's actually good to know. We raced there. The last time we raced there was 2018. That was always a good track. 2018 it wasn't, because that was a crazy mudder. I worked that race and I had to get towed out, so that's pretty bad when even the workers gonna get towed out. Almost everybody had to get towed in and towed out. It was really bad. But when it's dry, that track is an awesome track. So we're doing our breakfast thing, getting some breakfast ready. Waiting for Mark and Trevor. They should be here, I don't know, hopefully in a couple hours. And then when Muff gets back, we're gonna bike the track. We got the e-bike charging, ready to go. We did ride around yesterday, just looked at some of the track kind of behind us, and we checked out the start. So far everything looks pretty good. It's gonna be some water out there, but we'll see how bad it's gonna be, and we'll show you some of the track in a little bit. All right, guys, we are out here, me and Muff. We're not waiting for Mark. Sorry, Mark, but you guys are too late. They're not gonna be here for another few hours, so we're gonna get this done now. Here's the start. We're actually coming down the hill this year, and then it's gonna be a hard left turn around this hay bale, so that should be interesting. And then it goes around and then up and connects to the track. We're gonna see how it is. We're already hearing it's super muddy, so we'll try to go easy with the bikes, and then if we see anything cool, we will show you guys. First little swampy area right here. I'm sure by the time we get out here, this will be dried up nicely. It's kind of looking like how Black Sky started out, and that track ended up being damn near perfect. We're just about a mile in. All right, so we're like on the the Pee-wee section of the track, kind of behind that camping area, one of the main camping areas. This is a cool spot. Split line between these trailer parks. You can go that way or that way. I mean, I think they're kind of even, but I guess if there's some people in the way, you can make a decision, go left or right, and try to pass them. But show you the bike so far. It's a little sloppy out there, but not horrible. I think the track will shape up nicely for our race. All right, we just hit the finish line, but there's still a little more to complete the lap. We're at 10.3, so we're gonna finish off this last section, and then we'll give you a little breakdown of how the track was. We ended up, we just finished the track. We got 11 miles. They're saying 12, but you know, I'm tracking it with the, you know, the Garmin GPS, all that good stuff. So we got 11. It's about a mile short, but all in all, it's definitely a lot longer than the past, at least the last time I raced it. So once you hit the finish line, you kind of go around the outskirts of this field, and then you come right around like the whole parking area, then you come back down, and then this is where you come up through the start. So we only hit this once, so after the start we won't be doing that section, and then we just come around here and then back on the track for another lap. So we'll let you see the bike again. Pretty muddy, not horrible, I'm muddy. Kind of similar to Black Sky, how it was just real, like, it's not even like deep mud, it's just like the top layers is slimy and nasty, but the majority of it, the bottom is hard like this, all gravel and stone. So it shouldn't be an issue. There is maybe 2 mud holes that might be an issue, you know, later in the race with lappers. Sometimes that happens with guys getting stuck, but there's a lot of lines out there, so just, you know, got to pay attention. If you see something going on in front of you, you got to try to be smart and avoid it. So, but overall, really good track. I think by the time we get out there, kind of just like how Black Sky turned out. Black Sky, we were thinking it was going to be a crazy mudder, and it ended up turning out to be a really good track, really fun track. And I think this is going to be the same thing, so it should be good. guys a quick recap. You can see the mud. Trevor's quad and my quad. We had some mud out there, guys. You saw when I showed you guys when we walked the track. I can honestly say I did not think it was going to be that bad, and I was not prepared, I'll tell you that. As for my race, I had a crappy start, which sucked. I was maybe middle of the pack, maybe like 5th or 6th, and then the first mud hole we hit was right in the beginning after the start, right when we got into the woods. It was a sloppy mess. A couple guys in front of me in the class got stuck. Once I stopped, I got stuck, so I had to wait for someone to help me get unstuck. By that time, the entire class had passed me, so I was dead last, maybe 11th or 12th, I'm not sure. I know there was 9 or 10 or 11 guys in the class. We had a stacked row like usual. Got going again, started catching the guys, made a couple passes, made another mistake. I think I slid into a tree. So the guys that had caught that I passed, they passed me back. So that went on pretty much all of lap 1. I did do a little better towards the end of lap 1. I came through in 6th, which wasn't horrible, but definitely a rough race, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it was rough out there. It was rough. I wanted to quit. I'm not gonna lie when I say coming through second lap. I came through second lap, didn't make up any ground, came through second lap in 6th. Stopped for goggles, which was nice. Thank you to the people that were camped to the side of me. They took my goggles and helped me pit, which was awesome, so thank you guys. Last lap, I ended up catching a couple guys. I only saw one though that I passed. Didn't see where I passed the other one, so not even sure how that even happened, but we ended up 4th. Not horrible. It could always be worse, guys. We could have DNF. We could have, you know, broke down, ruined the quad, you know. So obviously we're trying to win. We didn't do that yesterday. We did horrible. Just too many mistakes for me to run with the leaders. So not a big deal. We got 3 races left. We're gonna get this crap cleaned up and gear up for the next one. It was a mutter. It was a good old-fashioned mutter, and you know, we came through in 4th. We survived. I'm glad I finished. Muff ended up breaking down. He overheated, so that's a bummer for him. Trevor broke down. I think it might have been on the 2nd lap. It sounds like his stator bolts may have broken the engine, so he couldn't get it started. He also overheated a bit and blew out that gasket right there, the half moon. That's gone. Mark, however, held it down for the team and brought home a win. So congrats, Mark, you rock. But like I said, we're gonna show up to round 8 ready to do battle with these guys and try to win. All right, try to win. We got 3 rounds left, so it's go time. If we're gonna try to get in the top 3 at the end of the year for points, then we need to get a couple more wins. So I mean, overall I felt good. The quad handled great for what it was, but I think honestly what happened to me is once I got kind of, you know, in the back, 6th place for 2 laps, and I think I just got into survival mode. I wasn't aggressive at all. I didn't push. I just settled, and that's where we ended up in 4th. I did, you know, once I did see that one rider in my class, you know, that kind of motivated me because I was catching them, so I chased him for quite a while and then eventually passed him. And then, like I said, I do not know where I passed the 4th place rider. Not even sure. I'll have to look back at my video, but it was so muddy. Everyone was completely brown. You don't know, you couldn't tell who the hell was who. There are a few riders that I can tell by their quad and their gear. You know, there's usually a little piece of it that I can recognize, but like I said, I do not know when and where I passed for 4th place. Had no clue. I was, when I was counting, I came through and I'm like, all right, 5th place, whatever, and it said 4th, so I'm like, and we'll take it, you know. So that's a wrap for this one, guys. We'll have some usual action, maybe a couple separate videos. We did get some videos of the dirt bikes, and then we got some videos of the Pee-wee quads and the mini quads, so we might put it all into this one. We might separate it. We'll see how it goes. But that's a wrap for this round 7 Baldwin Trail Riders race vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. That helps a ton. Drop some comments. Let me know what you think. If you raced, let me know how your race went. If it was like hell, like mine. And if you're not yet, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, peace.